So welcome back to a brand new episode of the Washington Wizards MyGM modes. Last episode, I was so pissed off. We finished a 59-23 record, which is good, but not good enough. We almost got first in the East by one game. Wait, not that one. There you go, one game. Our team had to lose to one of the worst teams in the NBA, the New York Knicks. How the hell do you lose to that team? I don't know why. Their top players in 83 overall. The rest of their team is terrible. Yet we still lost. This game's simulation is so retarded. I'm not blaming it on that, but our team is good enough to win almost every game, to be honest. I don't know how somebody could have so many bad games at the end of the season like that and just blow it. Power rankings, we're second in the league behind San Antonio. Third in 2Ks. Okay, 2K. And second in Mark Spears. That's why I like it. That's what the thing should be. Miami still finished with 50 and 32. They came back then because they did not. I think they're 500 after the deadline. Trade deadline. So good job to the Heat, but okay. Gym power rankings. I finished third in the league. I should have been number one. San Antonio did nothing but win the draft lottery. That's about it. Though Jackson Hamlin. They tanked for Jackson Hamlin, first of all, and then they somehow won the draft lottery, even though they had the 14th overall pick, the last pick in the lottery. They somehow won the lottery for Dwayne Norris, who's somehow the top player in the entire freaking league, or one of the top players. He's even better than Ferguson on paper. And the stupid thing is that these players get these they get like 40 badges right when they get drafted. They should be earning these badges, not all of a sudden acquire 1,000 of them. Anyway, this is the stats episode. Sorry for that rant there, but anyway, I'll be just doing the league stats. So points per game, Jackson Hamlin 36 points. Offensive rebounds per game, Karl-Anthony Towns. Defensive rebounds per game, Karl-Anthony Towns. Rebounds per game, Karl-Anthony Towns. Assists per game, Chucky Meredith. Steals per game, D'Angelo Russell. Blocked shots per game, Anthony Davis. Turnovers per game, D'Angelo Russell. Field goals made per game, Jackson Hamlin. Field goals attempted per game, Jackson Hamlin. Field goal percentage, Jahlil Okafor. 3-point field goals made per game, Jackson Hamlin. 3-point field goals attempted per game, Jackson Hamlin. 3-point field goal percentage, Tuge Penbe. 3 free throws made per game, Jackson Hamlin. Free throws attempted per game, Jackson Hamlin. Free throw percentage, Hal Livingston. Minutes per game, Jackson Hamlin. Fouls per game, Dexter Erickson. Okay. Points allowed per game, Shannon Riley. Opponent field goals made per game, Shannon Riley. Opponent field goals attempted per game, Shannon Riley. Opponent field goal percentage, Alex Burton. Plus minus per game, Jackson Hamlin. Then check Diallo. But points, Jackson Hamlin. Rebounds, Karl-Anthony Towns. Assists, Dennis Smith. Okay. Steals, D'Angelo Russell. Block shots, Anthony Davis. Turnovers, D'Angelo Russell. Field goals made, Jackson Hamlin. Field goals attempted, Jackson Hamlin. 3-point field goals made, Jackson Hamlin. 3-point field goals attempted, Jackson Hamlin. Free throws made, Jackson Hamlin. Free throws attempted, Jackson Hamlin. And there's more. Minutes played, Jackson Hamlin. Personal fouls, Dexter Erickson. Game started, Nelson Irving. And Bob Ellis Jr. Good job, Bob. Games played, Barney Aldridge. Points allowed, Shannon Riley, and then Josh Jackson, Steven Ferguson, and then Jackson Hamlin. Opponent field goals made, Shannon Riley. Opponent field goals attempted, Shannon Riley. Double doubles, Ben Simmons with 67. Holy crap. Triple doubles, D'Angelo Russell with 3, Check Diallo with 2, Josh Jackson with 1, and Blake Griffin with 1. So there's only 4 players who got triple doubles this season, and Check Diallo was one of them. Plus minus, Jackson Hamlin. And then Check Diallo, Rodney Paul, Shannon Riley, Ken Gary, Josh Jackson, Dennis Smith, Steven Ferguson, Frank Edwards, Lonnie Baldwin, Bob Ellis Jr., Danny Campbell's up there. It's a good job to all the league leading stat people, I guess. Now we're on to our team. My team. Not that stats. Where's our team? Player stats. There you go. Points per game, Steven Ferguson, 20 points per game. Offensive rebounds per game, Rudolph Daly, who's injured. 8 to 10 weeks. Sucks. Defensive rebounds per game, check Diallo. Rebounds per game, check Diallo. Assists per game, Lonnie Baldwin. Steals per game, Steven Ferguson. Blocked shots per game, Rudolph Daly. Turnovers per game, Steven Ferguson. Field goals made per game, Steven Ferguson. Field goals attempted per game, Steven Ferguson. Field goal percentage, Bob Ellis Jr. 3-point field goals made per game, Steven Ferguson. 3-point field goals attempted per game, Steven Ferguson. 3-point field goal percentage, Lonnie Baldwin. Free throws made per game, Steven Ferguson. Free throws attempted per game, Steven Ferguson. Free throw percentage, Lonnie Baldwin. Minutes per game, Steven Ferguson. Fouls per game, Rudolph Daly. Points allowed per game, Steven Ferguson. Opponent field goals made per game, Steven Ferguson. Opponent field goals attempted per game, check Diallo. Opponent field goal percentage, Warren Rogers. Okay. Plus minus per game, check Diallo. Points, Steven Ferguson. Rebounds, check Diallo. Assists, Lonnie Baldwin. Steals, Steven Ferguson. Block shots, Mo Wilk. Turnovers, Steven Ferguson. Field goals made, Steven Ferguson. Field goals attempted, Steven Ferguson. 3-point field goals made, Steven Ferguson. 3-point field goals attempted, Steven Ferguson. Free throws made, Steven Ferguson. Free throws attempted, Steven Ferguson. Minutes played, Steven Ferguson. Personal fouls, Bob Ellis Jr. Game started, Steven Ferguson with 82. Same with Bob, same with Moutier. Games played, Jens Meyer, and a whole bunch of other players. Points allowed, Steven Ferguson. Opponent field goals made, Steven Ferguson. Opponent field goals attempted, check Diallo. Double doubles, check Diallo with 36. And Bob with 22. And Moutier with 10, and Mo Wilkes 11. Triple doubles. Check Diallo is the only Wizard to get a triple double. Plus minus, check Diallo, and that is it for the Washington Wizards stats for the season. So anyway, let's check out if there's any other transactions or anything. Oh, so the Knicks fired their head coach, and they hired Elijah Nelson. So his team beat us. I don't know how they beat us. And basically messed up our plans to be first in the East, or at least be tied for first in the East. Hopefully, our first series against the Atlanta Hawks, their team overall wise sucks, but I'll leave that off to the next episode, so make sure to like and subscribe for more Washington Wizards MyGM mode and the next playoff episode. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.